Yes, sir. Print Factory, baby. On a Monday, we've got the rematch of the two Super Bowl contenders here. We got the Philadelphia Eagles against the Kansas City Chiefs here. We all know what happened last time out, but it's a new year, new slate, and I got my two boys with me to break it down. We got Big T on the bottom. We got the Prez next to me on the top here. The Prez, I'll throw it to you first here, baby, because exciting times at Run Pure Sports. We got a new promo code, too, I heard.
Guess who's on time? Guess who's on time? This guy.
Wearing that same shirt, though.
I'm proud of you, Prez, for being on time to a show.
Wearing the same shirt as yesterday? No, I had the zippy. Remember? You're all interested in what was behind the zip.
You got to go with the bit. They say you wear the same shirt. Come on, you're the bit guy. I led you into the bit, and you went back on it. Like
when we go live, I'll make sure.
Yeah, fix that when we go live in a minute. You did have the zip, though. I like that zip yesterday.
We got a new promo code. Yes, we do.
The only reason you liked to zip was because it showed some hair, by the way.
You just interrupted his promo.
I know, but I just had to say it. You only liked that it showed some chest hair.
What's wrong with that? He's a good-looking man. I was excited. What's wrong with that?
I'm just calling you out. You didn't like the actual shirt. You just liked that it showed a little skin,
I like the little chest hair.
Yeah.
The promo code's chest hair 44. No, it's
people might not be able to spell it.
Is it giblets in the United States or is it giblets?
God,
no.
We gotta
that's it.
over.
I'm doing promo reads from now on, Tony. I can't do it. All right, you gotta
tell me what it is.
Right.
I mean, I went midnight to 6 so fast. Oh,
I hate this about
giblets.
You guys.
44 giblets, people. All right, not
the
giblets.
Soft G just got me
giblets.
soft.
All right, you can get 44% off.
G got me soft.
It got me soft in a hurry, the Soft G. Oh, I got an innie.
You get 44% off your first weekly or monthly payment, and you get on this show with me, and these two bozo ding-dongs get off.
We should have a promo where somebody comes on with us for the show. I like that promo.
Yes. And ask me about the barrel-aged steak. Ponderosa, still a promo. You go to Ponderosa, you get a steak barrel-aged. They barrel-age it in the parking lot all summer.
I agree with
Why are they single-handed? You guys in the comments yesterday were destroying me. And we can go back to yesterday's chat. We can go back to the optimal win yesterday. Not the optimal, but the winning lineup in the Millie. Naked Brock Purdy, we talked about that. Kincaid, that was JSU's on the lineup. Singletary, I was mocked for on the lineup. Tank Dell on the lineup.
To be fair, you were not mocked for Singletary.
I was getting fucking killed.
No, you were mocked because Tony
Do
wanted
something
a 1%
different.
play. And
Fine, Frank Gore. Frank Gore, there you go.
God, Frank Gore was a horse.
Speaking of 1% owned plays, Jaden Reed got it done. I'll just throw that out there. But Jaden Reed.
Jamison Williams also caught a touchdown.
Got it done.
Here's what went wrong yesterday.
Wiley's.
I don't know.
Singletary.
Keenan Allen.
Allen was. No, it was Parham. It was Parham. And he did okay.
Parham was solid too. Parham wasn't bad.
Good.
But Shakir, he smashed.
Tupac.
Here's the two plays that killed us. Achane, out of the gate. Dead.
I mean, what a puss.
Gone. And then the Rams receivers.
And now both injuries. I mean, the injuries are the worst. I'll stand by the injuries. No matter what happens, win, lose, or draw, I can handle losses. I've lost plenty over the injuries though. Last Thursday, the Bengals game, Achane, Cup. I mean, it's just brutal. And freaking Cup was wide open before he got hurt. 50-yard touchdown, gets missed, and then he gets hurt. It's just pure torture. Like pure torture.
The dude yesterday literally was
on the sideline for 3 quarters, literally just trying to get back in the game and couldn't.
The dude yesterday in the comment sections literally said, "Should I play Purdy naked?" And this whole staff said, "Nope."
I still don't think you should, but yeah.
No, but good for him.
It makes sense. I mean, Fallick did it with a naked quarterback early. I will say one thing. Like, if you have a perfect team that you love everything and you only have to play Purdy to make it work, I mean, fine. I still think like they have 3 receiving options though. How do you not? I'm not making fun of a dude that won $1 million like the other people. I'm just saying, like, for me to do it, it would have to be a team that I don't like the receivers as much.
No, I didn't do the show last night. I didn't do the show last night for Showdown, but I felt like I was so locked into that slate. I commented in the NFL Discord channel before lock, and I said Sutton is just too underpriced, and that I had so much conviction in that. And then Will Lutz too. I was like, this guy's going to go off for 11 to 14 for sure. I just didn't have the fucking guts to lock Will Lutz.
I told you text me about the kicker. I was like, this is a kicker night. These kickers are going to get it done.
Thank you, Adam. Oh, I had another one, Shakir. There you go. Listen every Sunday. Listen every Sunday while everyone in the comment section and on this show.
First of all, we did not make fun of Tupac. We've been on Tupac for a month.
Definitely did not make fun of Tupac.
We did make fun of some stuff, but it was
I
not
got 20%. I got 20% Tupac on both sites in best ball, so I am not making fun of Tupac.
For sure. I love Tupac. Well, I was at the Bengals game when I said Gabe Davis was holding his helmet for Tupac.
He's good.
Was a good call though. I like the Tupac call. House one.
How about them Broncos though? By the way, them Broncos
they were so bad last night. They were.
I know, and they still get it done. I don't understand.
Yeah, because they got 9 turnovers and friggin' just handed to them.
Yeah,
I actually like Minnesota's
Courtland Sutton. Courtland Sutton will always show up late for you. He doesn't matter.
By the way, Chiefs lost to the Broncos.
At least ASU's interrupting you today. I like that.
Oh my God!
I mean, seriously though, I'm just that's prevalent to the slate that we're about to talk about. I was just saying that the Chiefs recently lost to them Broncos handily. By the way, 24-9.
Can I ask you a question?
Interrupt them right back. I like that.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have lamps or a light in any other part of your house except for right there? I judge.
Oh, it's all light.
It's always dark behind you. Get a lamp.
Dark behind me.
I know.
Yeah, why is there no light in that room?
I love how you just want to pick on me constantly.
Push the chair back. Oh, you're gutless.
Yeah, he never pushes it all the way back.
Oh, there it is.
Pushing it back.
No,
pushing
it back
is to the wall.
It's not bad. Look at that.
Yeah, look at it. Looks great now with all the light.
There you go.
Yeah.
No
Is that better? Is that better?
It looks phenomenal.
Well, you're barefoot? Let me see those feet.
Check them out.
I do not want to see
No,
feet.
that's an add-on at RPS. That's an add-on subscription.
Shit, I forgot that people actually pay for shit like that.
There's
a foot guy right there. Oh, no socks?
No socks.
Those were not jeans.
Hey, listen, couldn't find any, so you just do what you got to do after you take a shower. You just keep going.
There's no way those were jeans.
Completely.
Jeans? These are sweats. You think I wear jeans unless I absolutely have to in any scenario?
You're just getting murdered for the no socks. How do you have no socks? How do your feet not get cold?
They are cold, but I told you when you can't find socks, you just got to keep moving.
Oh, I'd be miserable if my feet were cold.
It's the worst, too. It's the worst.
Code FEET69.
Yeah, that's the new promo code. You get a what are those things called that were in the DK promo? What are those slippers called?
Oh yeah, cozies.
I hate those things.
The slippers.
Are those like the Uggs things? The slippers?
Yeah, like the Uggs. Yeah.
Oh, my wife loves those things. I friggin' hate those things.
I like them, but then my feet get all too hot.
You wear those? You really wear those?
No, because my feet get too hot, and then my slippers stink.
Okay, here's why tonight's difficult.
How the hell does Jimmy B have a Hooters mug? Look at the live show chat. And he's in his house. How does he have a Hooters mug with does he have beer on tap in his own house? What is that?
What are you looking at?
In the live show chat.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, in the live show.
How do you have a freaking Hooters mug in your own house that looks like it came out of a beer tap?
I mean, Jimmy B watching. Oh, Jimmy B's watching us. Weird people.
Are we on the TV right there?
We're on the TV.
Yeah, we are. That's the good part of it. I
Love
like
that. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with being on the TV? That's
No,
awesome.
I like it. I'm curious how he got a beer tap and a mug in his house.
Put your feet up for Jimmy B. It's Thanksgiving. Come on, show him some stuff. No? Okay.
Danny DeVito.
Very hurtful, I think.
Stared at ASU yesterday. He said, "This is me. This is me, John."
Who? Danny?
Danny DeVito.
Oh, Danny. Yeah. Danny played. Danny played some football. Threw the ball. Good for Danny.
Let me just
Wiley
tell you.
Seems to think he's got some value tonight.
I'll tell you this. Here's what. See, last night I
think he's reaching for value.
Last night I thought I had it absolutely lock, stock, and barrel. If I had just locked Lutz, if I had some guts to do that.
No way you were having Chandler in that build.
Of course I did. I had a lot of Chandler. I had Chandler projected at 12.5. It was I mean, I had it all. The thing is,
that
I was
particular build would have been so hard to get to though with Oliver. Chandler.
I can tell you, Oliver wasn't on the build. It was P. Ryan.
Oliver didn't end up in the winner.
Nope. Well, not
by like a point. I'd be so tilted if I was heavy Oliver and he didn't hit the winner after that game.
I
locked Sutton at captain. I just rebuilt it, and I still couldn't get that build without locking Lutz because just underprojected P. Ryan.
It was P. Ryan. That's who it was.
That was the most tilting. Javonte had me so tilted because every time Javonte was open, they wouldn't throw it to him, and then P. Ryan would come in and just get everyone fed to him. Javonte tilted me all night. I was so tilted at him.
So either you make a lot of rules, or you have like two pivot points that you lock in order to get these unique builds. And just what are you laughing at?
He told JSU he's only allowed to talk about MMA because he sucks at everything else.
Number one chair in content. That's all I got to say about myself. Number one chair in content.
Where's my word count right now?
At least he gave you credit for MMA. He could have said you suck at everything or something.
That is true. I will say that is true.
Take it as a compliment.
I'm not gonna lie though. Most people will say like one sport, I suck at everything else, but like one sport is like NBA or NFL. Like no one's ever told me I just stick to MMA. I mean, maybe I will stick to MMA, Tony. Those shows are fun.
I got killed yesterday, so someone else deserves to get killed. Your hair is stupid. Your face is stupid. I was getting everything.
No one's ever told you your face is stupid. That's us. That's our territory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you're on time.
I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, by the way, Prez. Haircut tomorrow.
On the show?
On what show?
God, it would be a good show.
The haircut show.
Should I just live stream it?
And just talk the whole time about the slate. And now I'm in the same.
Your ladder's stupid. There you go. There you go, Mitchell.
Lean stupid.
You lean into the bit, Mitchell.
Oh, this guy, he's just looking for it.
Yeah, he wants it. He wants it so bad. Tony, you're next.
Oh, I can't wait.
You're next.
Your bangs are casting shadows down your forehead, the guy said.
Dakota, that's reaching a little bit, but kind of funny. So like with Purdy yesterday, probably the most predictable in terms of projections are quarterbacks on NFL Classic slates. The least predictable are still bullshit DST, and it's ruining every part of your experience in NFL Classic builds on Sunday. And so I hope finally they get rid of it. Dallas put up a 21. So, yeah, I mean, you just really have to go after the things that have the least amount of variance in your opinion. And running backs yesterday, Brian Robinson, Singletary. Hello. Pollard did okay. I mean, he did okay. He got a touchdown. I don't think that it was enough for him.
Pollard sucks. I'm going to say it. Pollard sucks.
Saquon, I was really upset about that 7-1 price. We talked about it, but I just was too gutless with that as well.
I was gutless with him too. I played him the 2 weeks before, and I was gutless to Saquon. Saquon was such a good play. I even gave the speech on Print Factory. JSU probably remembers.
No, I do.
He was getting spanked, and he was pumping his teammates up still. That was a good sign for this week, and I missed it. That That was a miss by me.
The only reason why I liked him is because you liked him the week before at Dallas.
I know. I missed it. Don't pile on. It hurts. It hurts my feelings.
Prez, I don't know if you remember, I tried to talk him into the Saquon thing because he played him against Dallas. I'm like, wait, you're going to play him against Dallas, but you're not going to play him against Washington? And he's like, I just can't do it, which I understand. I kind of get.
That was gutless. I was gutless.
First touchdown, Rondale Moore. I thought we have it today, boys.
And then he never caught another ball.
Never. McBride.
At least he got there on the one play, though.
God, McBride got hit so hard yesterday, so many times. I'm surprised he's alive today.
And then Mangone eked out a Dortch victory over it by like a 0.3, and he couldn't wait to text me like, he outscored Rondale Moore.
I will say he was peppering Greg Dortch.
Yeah.
He was absolutely peppering Greg Dortch. So I'll give him credit. I'll give Mangone credit. I heard him say Greg Dortch on the show, on the Up to Lock show. I'll give him a little credit there. 3K.
So here's tonight. Here's the difficulty of tonight. Yesterday I felt was easier. Tonight's extremely difficult because you've got two quarterbacks on the Philly side with Hurts. Regardless of what kind of night the Eagles have, he's going to put up points because becomes their primary rusher. He's going to rush for 60 or 70. He's going to rush one in the end zone. He put 3 in the end zone himself in the Super Bowl. If he doesn't do that, it changes things a bit, much like Allen. And then he's got two guys who play 90% of the snaps or more, and A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So one of those two guys are going to get all his passes. The problem is then you've got the tertiary guys at the tight end spot, and there's a lot of debate as to which one is going to print. Is it Stoll? Is it Akwenabam? Banam? Fuck, I practiced that name all goddamn.
You're way off. I can actually help you with this. It's Akui Bunam, I think.
That is not right. That is not
I'm pretty
right
sure that's how you say it.
What are we doing here?
Pretty sure that's how you say it. Akui Bunam.
You call him Alberto. Even in college, everyone called him Alberto.
No,
it's not Akui Bunam.
Who was close?
You guys were both pathetic. I can't say it, but I know how it's said.
Wait, yeah, you say it. We got to go
you
through
say it.
No.
You say it.
Alberto.
Look at him scratch his head. Look at him scratch his neck. That's classic Big T. Didn't want to say it the way I said it, and didn't want to say it the way
both. I don't want to be as pathetic as both of you two saying it. Like I'm going to get
Akwenabam. That's exactly
what I said it right.
And then there's the Calcaterra slaps, which I think Stoll out catches Calcaterra. And I don't think Akwenabam is out of the picture. So that's the problem with
Alberto.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you. JSU is right. JSU is way closer.
The problem with Alberto is Philly believes in run blocking, and Alberto can't run block at all. Like he's just,
but he's clearly the best pass catcher of the trio.
I just don't think they care about that, but maybe.
They probably don't. I think it goes more to that third receiver.
Doesn't matter anyways because he's 400. I mean, we're going to have
to. This is an insane comment, by the way, from Sylvester. It's insane.
No, it's not. It's not insane. No. I said it right.
I spent an hour researching this today.
And you're wrong. Your research led you in the wrong way. I don't know what to say, Prez. All right, I'm trying to help you.
JSU his thing was sponsored by Supercuts. His pronunciation.
Hey, don't bang on Supercuts. They rock.
No, they don't.
Oh shit!
Oh, shut up.
Right, settle down.
No way you've ever been to a Supercuts.
I go to Supercuts every week. I swear.
Look at that hair. You've not been to Supercuts with a haircut like that.
Every week, I swear to God. Christine Supercuts, Regency Road, Lowry Center.
They don't even have Supercuts in Lexington.
Look at that. This show is brought to you. Hang on one fucking second. Right now. I'm getting so mad.
He's so mad.
I can't wait to see what he's going to do. Is he going to get the arms moving for us? The arms going to get up and going?
All right. All right, here we go.
Yeah, George, this is we grab a beer and we fuck off. So, yeah, that's what we do. Yep, you got it.
How do you go about pronouncing his name? Albert is his first name, and then Okwegbunam.
Okwegbunam. You got the voice and everything.
Oh, what?
Okwegbenam.
What was that? Who was that?
It was called research, which I did all
Was that
day.
his dad? Did his dad
But
just
you
read his
go,
name
you
to
and Sylvester, you go to your supercuts and you Okwegbenam.
I don't know where he found that, but that is hilarious that he played that on air. Who the hell said that?
Because I do
wanna
show
know.
prep.
Oh,
All right,
oh,
next.
man.
Here now on the Kansas City side, the issue is that the wide receivers, they have 6 viable ones for Patrick Mahomes. You never know who's going to get the ball except for Kelsey. And so do you do a rule at least one Mahomes and Kelsey and then max one, which I may do, of the 6 other receivers because he spreads it out so much. Plus you've got Pacheco and McKinnon, and Pacheco can be the workhorse, get 76 yards, get you to the goal line, and then what happens? 2 for 5, McKinnon and 2, right? It's difficult. Tonight's difficult. But I've got value, Big T.
I think your value is coming from
Okwegbenam.
receiver roulette.
Okwegbenam.
Yeah, and him, however you say that name. So you're playing the tight ends game from Philly, and you're playing the wide receiver game from Kansas City.
Actually, I'm playing Chiefs defense, and I'm not kidding you. I think it's one of the best values on the board.
Okay. All right. I don't really like the defenses, but
No?
I will say
Where are
this,
my Chiefs fans at?
I will say this, though. The total is lower. It's 45.5 right now. I mean, is that kind of low to you guys? I think it's been dropping, too. Like, what do we think of the total? Do we think it goes under that total? Is it?
Last night in the chat in NFL channel, I said 24-24 tie. Game breaker will be some sort of random field goal. We're pretty close. Tonight, it's 23-20 Chiefs. What's my conviction level out of 10? 9.
Tony, what's the conviction level on the total?
On the total, not much.
Do you think it goes under?
I don't see how the Chiefs are going to score, so that could lead to an under.
So yes, okay, all right.
It's rain and windy tonight. It's 40 degrees and rain and windy. Just keep that in your old noggin right up here.
So then you probably like the defenses with Prez.
Absolutely.
I like the Philly defense. I don't like the Kansas City sorry ass defense. I'm going to go back to Prez's tweets where he's like, "We did it. We did it. We got all the Philly guys. We did it." That's what I'm doing. I'm going.
I've never been a fan of the Eagles.
Who are you betting again? You
Never.
Bet the Chiefs tonight? You bet the Chiefs tonight?
Me?
Chiefs. No.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Prez. How are
I
you
don't
against
bet the
your
Chiefs.
team?
What team?
You've been a Philadelphia Eagles supporter.
Don't believe that's true.
I mean, Tony, am I wrong?
Oh,
like
he
literally.
has a Philly poster on his bedroom ceiling.
Nope. Me and
When he's
Richie
on
James.
bottom bunk, he looks up and there it is.
Nope.
Jalen
Every
Hurts.
time AJ Brown scores, do you think he stares at that poster he has on his wall
Yeah,
for like a good minute and a half?
No, they only have one poster in my room. It's Richie James Jr., who is, for all the Calcaterra lunatics out there, Richie James Jr., if he plays tonight, it's 1 for 35. And there's your min.
Dude, Richie
min
James
score.
isn't freaking playing. He's not even in the NFL.
I do a little research.
I hope he plays because I want some value that it isn't Grant Calcaterra, but I'll be fine if he plays. But
I might just fade all those tight ends. They're all gonna.
the problem is there's no freaking value anywhere. Like so there's just.
Well, maybe I play a Kui Boonum, the one guy that is going to be under.
Okay,
Get the
there
voice
you
back
go. Does anyone now believe it's a Kui Boonum with JSU? Stand up and have the guts to say it's a Kui Boonum. A Okwegbenam.
Boonum.
I mean, you got to have a take here, Tony. At least we have a take. You sit here on the sidelines and just laugh. Have a stand.
What?
No, I think one of the tight ends gets a touchdown, but you could basically pull a name out of a hat as to which one of the three. For me, I may put Calcaterra last. Stoll first. Aquegbanom second, our guy, Albert O.
I mean, it has to be in that order for like the guy's going to be on the field. Like Stoll's going to be on the field by far the most.
Has Stoll ever caught a ball in his life?
He did.
Yes. Yes.
One time?
He's 4 for 45, I think, when – I say think. When
oh, my God, he looks like Kenny Powers. He might be my boy. Yes. This is our guy. This is our spirit animal.
Yes.
I wish I could show it on the screen. This is Kenny Powers.
You can show it on the screen. It's called screen share.
Nice, Kevin. Nice, Kevin. No Eagle tight end is scoring. Nice, Kevin has been banned from the show. Thank you, Nice, Kevin.
No, we can't ban Nice Kevin.
Enjoy the day.
Can't ban Nice Kevin. Come on, Prez.
How do I show that?
No one's asked me about my haircut special. I go to
Do you have a
Supercuts.
haircut?
Huh?
Did you get a haircut?
I get one every week on a Monday with Christine at Supercuts, Regency Road, Lowry Center. In
Tony
Lexington,
said you're
Kentucky.
lying and there's no Supercuts in your area.
How do I get
Tony,
this
come
What
on.
are we doing?
Ah, gee. There you go.
Look at Kenny Powers. That's a winner. That's a legend right there. Look at that guy. Enlarge it even more. Look at this guy. And he's from Nebraska. AP, that's you.
AP's got a different guy as his core captain tonight, Tony. But he is a tight end. He
That
does have a
honestly
tight
looks
end
like
as
AP
captain.
in a mullet.
AP in a mullet.
It does. Max Jack Stoll. I'm on the Jack Stoll train. I agree.
I wasn't until I saw the KP picture. Now I'm definitely in.
These Calcaterra idiots.
I still don't think he's ever caught a pass in his life, though.
I thought he caught one from Gardner Minshew last year when Gardner
He's
Gardner
actually got
Minshew
2
started.
catches on the
He
year.
did. He did. Go to StatMuse and look at Jack
I,
Stoll.
I just use my noggin, Prez. I just remember. I do my research.
Okay,
I do
how
my
tall is he?
research.
On the year.
How tall is he then?
I shut it down because it was
6'2"? I don't know.
6'4", 240.
God, that's
Close
a
enough.
hero. I can't
All right.
wait to play him.
So we somehow talked about the bottom shit eggs and we didn't talk about what we're doing at the top. So Prez got us going backwards.
Yeah.
So should we go to the mid tier next and then work our way to the top plays, or what are we doing here?
I just followed the Prez's lead. He wanted to start with the freaking Okongabua or whatever you guys were saying.
Okongabua.
I like Kenny Gainwell. I like Ken Gainwell better than I do Swift.
Well, you are moving your way back up. You're moving right back up through the dumpers.
I hate the mid range. I hate a lot of the wide
How
receivers.
do you like Gainwell more than Swift?
Well,
I'm
he's
confused
half
at
the
that.
price.
Half shaft size as well.
He's probably going to get 4 receptions. He's probably going to rush for 25 yards, and I can see him running one in. If you look at the Super Bowl, he got a lot of action. Swift, he's okay, but it's still like 65-35 snap counts. And then I believe that Jalen Hurts runs in the touchdowns, if anyone. So that takes a lot away from Swift, IMO.
Swift's the best play of the night.
Okie dokie.
I think Swift could get a lot of work in the passing game with these shitty tight ends. So I kind of agree with
And
Tony
you
that he
get
could play.
the best matchup is the Philly run game versus KC, who got shredded the last couple weeks on the ground.
Hit the like button. Hit the like and subscribe button. Giblets 44.
Kevin
44% off your first payment.
Wiley's going to be closing the laptop early tonight.
Swift Fader's going to – they always do this. They always do this. Wiley's going to be this. Wiley's going to be that. And then
10 catches for 80. I'll sign me. Wiley'd be in for that. 10 for 80?
Ooh, that's 18 points right there.
That's I'd take that.
Tony would love that too. He's got him on that 50K
That's
best
something
ball
I'm
team.
very interested in.
But they never come back and apologize. Never. I don't want apologies. I don't want apologies.
Did you just get a good? What was in that cup? You got
Where's
a good
draft
swing
sheet?
there.
Where's draft sheet, by the way? Yelling at me because I picked Singletary. Yelling at me. Had a career game in the first half.
Again, we're not letting you
He
victory
wasn't-
lap the
he
highest
wasn't
owned guy on the
yelling at
slate.
you. He wasn't yelling at you because of that, though. He was yelling at you because we were supposed to give a low-owned guy, and you gave Devin Singletary.
Kind of quiet there, Peter, tonight. Kind of quiet.
I do love calling him Peter. It is fun.
He's hiking. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you guys go be on Swift. That's fine. You be on Swift. I think that it's going to be a Hurts lineup, Mahomes lineup, Kelsey lineup. I love Chiefs and Butker, and it just doesn't make a lot of room for Swift. For me. And then you have one of these low-priced tight ends for Philly, or Richie James. Noah Gray too. I mean, Noah Gray's a value play. Is he grumpy tonight? What's wrong with him?
Yeah, I think his kids got him grumpy. I think they're making a lot of noise out there.
If you don't want to have a positive mental attitude on the show, then don't show up. That's what I'm saying every time. I try to tell him before the show. But listen, I think that Noah Gray has 4 or 5 points. I mean, he's a 2 for 35 type guy, 5.5. Noah Gray showing up at a lot of lineups for me.
I will say that someone I know, big Chiefs fan, has Noah Gray as his core captain on the website. So, and no, it's not K Fallon because he's not a big Chiefs fan. So you would have guessed wrong there. So
Noah Gray's good, man. That's a good play. No, that's a good value play.
Good at what? When do we get to the good plays? Like, when do we get to the guys that
I'm trying to fill airtime.
Wiley, you're right. He is cranky today.
Oh,
wow.
Noah Gray?
God bless.
Noah Gray's awesome if you want 3.8 fantasy points. I mean, I don't like
nice Kevin
Tony,
just
you know
posted.
this guy? You know this guy?
I know Uncle T. Uncle T's on Noah Gray.
Wide receiver 3 on KC, baby.
Look at nice Kevin in the Discord right now. He posts my message from last night. 24-24, Greg the Leg, Sutton captain, and then Matty Ice. Love Matty Ice. Broncos going to get whooped. No apologies ever. Just Wiley, you're wrong. You're stupid. Go get a haircut. Continue. Sorry. I don't want apologies. I don't. Watson's just too expensive now. I mean, he was a $600 darling. Now he's $2,600. He's got to compete. Every one of the wide receivers for Kansas City's 2 for 25, 2 for 25, 2 for 20. Do you want MVS? No. Do you want Tony? No. Do you want Sky Moore? No. Watson? Ugh. Not on a rainy night like this.
I can't believe you don't like Justin Watson. I am stunned you don't like Justin Watson. Might be the first time ever, Tony.
He's kind of the guy who catches a 20-yard pass downfield in a rainy, cold night. I just don't think it's that game. It's Travis Kelce type. It's Pacheco. It's Jalen Hurts running everything by himself, or to Gainwell. It's Swift sitting on the bench playing fucking chess on his phone.
I'm not playing Pacheco, so you guys can have the Pacheco game.
Fred's pushing the trash on us. I am not pushing trash on you. I'll play all of this shit. I don't think he's the real Jet N. That's the problem. The real Jet N would never say that.
The real Jet would have all caps.
That's right.
Be better.
Yeah, it's MVS. He's not going to play MVS. You're not going to play any of these wide receivers.
So you just brought up the best point. Like, you got to look at matchups with stuff. The way you beat Philly is the wide receiver. And KC has no wide receiver. So how are they going to beat them?
Kelsey and Pacheco. And probably McKinnon running one in or two.
Pacheco is literally the worst possible play. Like, they're going to shut down the sorry-ass run game. And Kelsey obviously could get there, but he doesn't have his lady there. His lady's not going to be in attendance. He's not as good without his lady there.
Why? Because he had one bad game.
He's going to be missing her. He's going to be like, I wish she was here. I can't wait till Thursday when our families meet each other. His mind's going to be elsewhere. He's not going to be focused for that price tag.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that here. We're fading Kelsey because he's thinking about Taylor Swift.
Philly can't defend against the tight end. They've put a lot of points up against shitty teams. I mean, now you're on the road
I
against
can't believe you're
KC.
turning on your team. The shocker of this whole show is that you're turning on your team.
There's two shockers. That and he's not on Justin Watson. I still can't get over the
Insane.
Justin Watson.
Is this really happening today? He's just going opposite of everyone?
We
Kelsey's-
need Prez to walk out for a sec so me and Tony can talk shit about him because there's just too much to say about Prez right now.
I tried yesterday, you ding-dongs, when I got the printout, and you said nothing. I literally was standing beside my desk, fake getting the printout, and you said nothing.
Fake getting the printout.
Okay, hang on. I've got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't say
Look at
anything
that
about
shirt.
me.
I like that.
God, his
when
shirt
does Prez
is
get to the
terrible.
Good plays. I mean, his plays are terrible.
I don't know. Andy's going backwards right now. I mean,
If
I'm
he had his
dyslexic.
own hat,
I'm literally
he could put it
dyslexic,
down
so
there by
I'm
that
fine with
golf
it.
hat.
But the chat's confused. They have to be confused right now. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, Prez.
His hat needs to be on the bottom peg of that ladder today.
Or at least show a little skin with this shirt, Tony. If he's
can't,
not
though.
going to
It's a
give us
sweater.
that,
I mean, he
Well,
can't. There's nowhere to.
give it a little
He'd have
rip.
to stretch it.
you got it. You know, I can't do it because I love this RPS shirt, but you know,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying. You gotta give it a little
Yeah,
rip.
I mean,
so.
it's tough. It's a tough scene.
Well, should we just like start talking about like the stud, like the good?
Can we
plays on
get to
slate?
the actual people that'll be in the winner tonight while he's gone? Like, can we get to some of the good plays?
If we start talking about it, you think I'll just go with it? Like literally, can we just start talking about it? Because I don't even know where to start. Like,
Maybe all the people that were watching so far will change their minds or something. Because man, it was a rough start to the show. I mean, what are we?
It was
37
tough.
minutes in, and we haven't given a single good play yet.
Hey, guys.
all right,
Man.
so takes here. I saw people in the comment section. 2 quarterback night. Is it a 2 quarterback night where you're just jamming both quarterbacks in? Because if you do that, you're missing the stud of Kelsey, AJ Brown. You're probably not going to be able to play one of those guys. So are you guys just jamming both quarterbacks? Is that a plan or a rule that Wiley's going to take?
I did a rule. Min won at least one of Mahomes and Kelsey. At least two. Did I say 2 or 1 of Hurts, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith? I probably said min 2. I got to lock Hurts. I mean, he's. I don't care what he does. He's going to get 20 points, 22 points.
So you have Hurts over Mahomes, even though you have the Chiefs winning.
Not necessarily. Mahomes is pricier. It's difficult to do things with Mahomes or Hurts and captain, and I can see a Kelsey cheaper going above them, or even an AJ Brown, right?
Yeah, that's my point. Like you got to fade one of those guys. So, like to me, you just
I don't
said
think you do.
Jalen
Not with-
Hurts over Mahomes.
In terms of points, probably, yeah, because Hurts could run 2 in. I mean, that's why I'm taking away from Swift because I think he does that, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
Swift
that makes
people could be
sense.
Swift
Tony?
people, but they're not going to score 5 rushing touchdowns.
Well, that makes sense. All right, Tony, that makes sense then why he's fading DeAndre Swift. He's hoping Jalen Hurts gets the rushing touchdowns and it screws Swift, and Swift only ends with like 13 and no touchdowns, you know? So what are you doing with the 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even like Mahomes that much. He's only shown upside the one game all year, the 37 versus the Chargers. Hasn't done anything there. The Chiefs suck. These are the showdowns I love because everyone's going to think this is going to be some great game, and the Eagles are going to own them. Like the Eagles are going to go right in there, and they're going to show them who's boss. The Chiefs are a limited team, and people haven't seen it yet. Like they're very, very weak. They're very, very overrated. I love games where we can take a stand, and yeah, I'm all in the Philly wagon.
Yeah, I agree that it's Hurts over Mahomes, and I probably agree that I'll be just lower in general on Mahomes just because Kelsey, AJ Brown, all these guys can end up outscoring him. So I'll probably be lowest on him. But it's interesting because I've seen projections, and projections have him pretty high, like
I
higher
don't even
than
know
all
how
those
you can
other
project
guys.
Mahomes over Hurts. Like it's insane.
But he is on some side, like he is projected.
I mean, a
over
lot of
Hurts,
sites he is. I just don't get it. Like I don't know how you could project Kelsey over AJ Brown.
Because
Right,
Mahomes
right.
runs too, right? I mean, that's a big part of this. Is like Mahomes runs for 30 yards. You know, I mean, maybe he runs one in. I mean, that's a big part of it. I mean, I have him not even getting over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's still getting 22 points. And then Mahomes throws it to like 6 fucking guys. That's why. I mean, none of those receivers are getting A.J. Brown type numbers.
Yeah, and they all suck except for Rashid Rice. Cough,
Right.
cough. I told you guys before the season he was the only good one. And, that's the problem is that Rashid Rice is going to get like 12. And, all these other receivers are going to get like 1 to 4 or 5, we'll say. None of them are going to hit the winner. And it's going to be like one of those shit bags from Philly, probably. Either the tight ends or like a Zacchaeus, Julio Jones, someone like that who's going to end up hitting the winner because there's going to be some type of value, I think, from the Eagles side that gets there. It's not even going to be the Chiefs wide receivers.
And I can see Hurts making mistakes in the rain throwing the ball. I mean, he does make mistakes. The Chiefs defense has put up a ton of points week to week against good teams. Even, and they're every showdown slate has had some sort of massive turnover, massive swing, massive defensive touchdown. And what are the Chiefs tonight? 3,800. They're cheaper than the Eagles defense. They're $1,200 cheaper than the kickers. It's a fumble game. Yeah. I mean, that's a 9 to 10 points is their average over the last few weeks for the Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that the defense is lower than the Eagles defense.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that. I mean, I was surprised that Cortland Sutton was so cheap last night or Will Lutz. I look for the surprises in pricing. The first thing that stood out to me was the Chiefs defense. And so probably should play it. I mean, Butker, I think, is a 13-point guy. He'll be on there. And then you get
The kickers for both these teams have actually been pretty good this year. I know Tony likes to talk about that, but so I'll leave that for Tony because he likes to talk about the kickers and stuff.
But that's why you get these heavyweights up front. You get a Kelsey captain. You get a Hurts. You get an A.J. Brown or a wide receiver for the Eagles or a Mahomes. And then, you get a mid to low tier guy. Then you're going to kind of scraping the barrel for one of these Josh Oliver types, which I think are realistically in play tonight.
So what are we doing with Mahomes or Mahomes and Hurts in the captain spot? Are we fading Tony? I know this is a good question for you to start because you have not been fading the quarterback captains. This does not seem like
where was your speech today about it? Dobbs is getting the captain. You always give your quarterback speech. Was Dobbs not in the winner?
What? Cortland
Dobbs
Sutton
in the
was
winner
the winner
yesterday.
Cortland Sutton was the winning captain.
Oh.
Dobbs wasn't the winning captain.
Wait, give me a slate. I haven't even said
Dobbs
this yet,
was the winner the whole game. He did score a touchdown.
Give me a slate. No, but see, in Showdown, Tony, it's not about 3/4 or 3.5 or 3 3/4. It's at the end of the slate. Who's the winner? Yes or no? Is it the quarterback? I'm sorry to tell you that most of the time it's been no. Okay,
and it was just incredible. Yesterday, Dobbs was 14%. Hawkinson was 24%. It's insane. So I hope everyone keeps playing the other guys. I'll take a quarterback at 14% when he's the winning captain all game.
What was Cortland Sutton?
I mean, Sutton wasn't terrible, but you guys' victory lap, he caught 1 ball. Congratulations.
That's my point, though, is they don't have to do boom, he's right there. He doesn't have to do as much. You just catch 1 ball and you're there. That's my point.
Good. Everyone plays that way. Play the same way as everyone. Do it.
Okay, so are you locked? Okay,
answer my question. What are we arguing about right now? Catch me up. What are we arguing about?
You guys are playing your chalky builds all the time. Chop it 9 million ways. I'll play it the other way.
Quarterbacks in the captain. Tony, stop acting like Hurts captain is going to be so not popular. It's going to be very popular
than it should be. It's the key. It'll be lower than it should be, as always. It's lower than it should be every single time because no one plays it.
Who's on the
every slate? It's been that way. You say it's not every slate. Hawkinson was double the ownership of Dobbs. He got 6.
Who's on the pro Hurts captain argument here?
Nobody's playing Hurt. Everyone plays receivers. Everyone's
But
playing
do you-
Chelsea.
I
Do
might have
you-
to play.
do
I
you
might have
agree
to
with
just
Hurts
lock
captain?
Hurts. I might just
Of course
have to
I
lock
like
Hurts if
Hurts
no one's
captain.
playing him.
The difference is Hurts is their de facto running back. That's why he's a
Yes.
great captain. It's not
Yes.
like Matt Stafford.
Yes, I was told that. Yes, I agree. Jalen Hurts is by far the best fantasy quarterback captain you can play. He's better than Josh
Absolutely.
Allen. He's better than everyone. I agree. This is the one time in all times you could play Jalen Hurts at captain and it'd be fine. But I'm asking you, Tony, what are you doing with quarterbacks in there? Are you going to play both
I'm
of
not
them?
playing
in the
Mahomes
captain?
captain because he can't be on the winner. But-
Okay, so you're playing Jalen Hurts. Are you locking Jalen Hurts captain?
No, I'm not locking him because I
Okay.
want AJ Brown. I want Swift. Swift's my favorite play. I want Swift. I want Devontae. I want Rashee Rice. That's probably it.
Big T's fired up. Yeah, he started a fight, Petty. He literally wanted
Petty
that
fact.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Petty
even say
I think
anything.
guys get one catch the whole game. Dobbs was
I
the
didn't
best play of the
say
night
anything.
last night, and somehow Dobbs was so much better of a play than Sutton. Like, I don't care what you guys say. Sutton got one catch.
I didn't
Petty
say
Theft,
anything.
who's your
All I'm
optimal
saying
captain,
is
Petty
that
Theft?
guy won $300K solo.
And somebody won $1 million with Brock Purdy naked. So
Okay,
freaking what?
so you literally said, I'm not going to shame
It's
the
a good
guy that
play.
just won $1 million.
Let's
I
be
wouldn't shame
results
him.
oriented with everything. Okay, yeah. Great play. Play Brock Purdy naked every week. Enjoy yourself.
I'm not saying it's – I'm
He
not
won.
going to
He
shame
won,
a guy
so
who
it's
won
the
$1
best
million.
build. Yeah, he won. He played Brock Purdy naked with Tupac Shakur as a pun in there. Congratulations. Great team. You got a one-handed catch from Sutton getting pass interference to Ship. Congratulations.
Correct, Patty. I just keep saying this. Quarterbacks keep losing on Showdown slates. The other positions keep winning. I don't know how much I have to say. I'm
The guy
trying
won
to help
$300K.
you.
That doesn't count, though, because he ran it in. Oh, he ran it in. So that was the only reason. He ran it in for $300K.
What? Who?
Dak, when you said he only won because he ran it in.
Okay, so you're giving me the one example, literally the one example all year that you congrats, you won 1 week.
Okay,
you
so when I
won with
won
your
one slate
example.
this year and it's $300K, that's more than chopping $3K 100 ways like you guys do.
Yes, but Cortland Sutton won $300K.
Don't put me in this
someone
argument. I'm on your fucking team here. I agree with
understand.
Hurts captain.
It's the same argument. It's literally the same argument.
I
that
never
you're
make
making.
fun of Duke trains.
You gave the gun too. I like that. I don't understand. It's the same argument. It's literally the same argument. Cortland Sutton won someone $300K. Dak Prescott won someone $300K. What's the difference? They won someone $300K.
Yeah, same thing.
I think
Don't play
there are
quarterback.
select few quarterbacks on Showdown slates.
So was Dobbs a good quarterback last night? At 14% owned.
He was fine. I still would have played Cortland Sutton. I still would have played. I still would have played Cortland Sutton, Javonte.
The Vikings don't have a running back.
I would have played all those guys.
He's the running back.
Yeah.
But yes.
Is Matt Stafford a good quarterback at Showdown? No.
Matt Stafford's not a good quarterback in any format.
He's not a quarterback you're using in Captain Showdown. No shot. The only ones you're using are guys that actually have some type of rushing upside along with passing. Facts.
That's why Richie James is the optimal captain.
Derek Carr last year, $500K for someone in our Discord. 2 receivers.
Give us the one. Okay.
How many times are we
every
trying
year
to
he gives us the one example. Dak Prescott, Derek
This is
Carr.
the dumbest part of what you're saying, though. We're trying to win 2 times a year. We're not trying to win every night.
Okay, I'm
What are you
fine with
talking
that.
about?
But don't tell me that Cortland Sutton's a bad play because he won someone $300K. Because, he caught something at the end of the game. Have you not ever had something happen at the end of the game where you ran good? It's literally DFS.
Receiver.
It happens every year. It happens
Keep playing
every day.
receiver.
Happens every day.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Prez, this is where you talk, so it's not like awkward silence when me and Big T fight. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. Oh God. Whatever. I'll be right.
I'm just typing my bio in there.
10, I'll be right 10 out of 12 times. Tony can be right too.
I only want to be right 1. That's fine. That's why I get solo shippers in there because I'll be different.
Cortland
That's
Sutton
fine.
was a solo shipper yesterday.
You know
That don't count though, I guess.
You know what would solve
Because
this
you're
problem?
not going to play that build. That's the point. You're not playing
would-
freaking. Look at that build. You're never playing that build with Sutton ever.
Why not?
Look at
What's wrong
it.
with
Tell
the
me you
build?
play that. You're never playing that build.
Dude, what's so bad about the build?
Look at it. You tell me.
I mean, I can fairly remember it. It was both quarterbacks. It was Sutton. It was Pirine. Lutz, I think, was on it.
Chandler?
Who am I missing?
Chandler?
Chandler.
Chandler, Dobbs, Wilson, Lutz,
Which, by the way, one of those running backs was
Pirine, and
we just
Captain
didn't know
Sutton.
who it was. So why wouldn't anyone play that build? I don't get
Why
it.
did no one play it? It was a solo ship.
Because here's why.
Why?
Because I was 70% Sutton captain. I was
And you still
70
didn't get it.
Exactly. I didn't get it. I spent 2 more hours after the game ended trying to get that build. And the reason why was Pirine. You had to have a pretty good projection on him, or you had to lock Will Lutz, which I'm all about. Like, if you believe that Will Lutz is way underpriced and that he is going to print 13 points, then fucking lock him. Then have some guts or nuts or not and lock him. Just lock him. It's like tonight with the Chiefs defense or Butker. If you believe that 3,800 for the Chiefs defense and they are 9 to 10 points in a rainy, wet game, and they're going to pick off, Hurts 3 times or get a defensive fumble recovery, or my God, maybe run one back, then lock him. Then you're playing 5 guys. You know what we all need?
I still don't understand how the one guy plays that build so no one else could land on it, but one guy had the build. So what else do you need?
It was a very tough build to get to.
Just like your quarterback build. One person had that build, the Dak Prescott build, the Derek Carr build, same thing.
You would never have
Derek
that.
Carr build. Okay.
All those plays
were literally
you should have got it. You guys had the nut with Sutton. You should have got it.
All those plays were projected. You're not even giving me a good example
Don't bring me into this. Don't bring Grandpa into this.
You guys had the
not
nut.
even giving a good reason for why you would never land on that bit. Like, all those guys were in play. You're not giving because it was a 4-2. Like, what reason? Like,
hey, this Thanksgiving,
you're just mad because your quarterbacks haven't worked out. You told people to
Dobbs
watch
was the
Josh
best
Allen on the
play
last
yesterday.
slate.
I'm
Javonte
not being
Williams owned
results
you.
oriented. It was the best play.
As soon as you said that, JSU, I knew this argument would continue on for 10 more minutes. This Thanksgiving with your family.
I refuse to believe you guys don't think Dobbs was the best play yesterday. I refuse to believe it.
I didn't think Dobbs was a bad play. I didn't.
So you like right now, even after you watched the game, you thought Sutton was a better play than Dobbs.
I didn't know Dobbs
It's just simple.
was their only running back.
Right now, after you watched the game, did you think Sutton was a better play than Dobbs? And then we can be done with the argument. Just say, yeah, if you did. If you thought Sutton was better than Dobbs yesterday, then say it. It'll be over.
Did I think something was better than Dobbs?
Like right now, after you watch the game, and if you could go back and build your teams again, would you play the exact same way with Sutton captain, Dobbs no captain?
Oh, I thought Sutton was just so much of a better price. Yeah, I mean, I think that.
So you'd still do it the same way.
I think
probably honestly would. I honestly would.
Where the disconnect is, though, for me and Wiley and Tony is we're factoring in you're just looking at it play to play. Was Dobbs the better play? And we're saying with the price included that the guy has to do less to get it done. It's a different conversation.
How much was Sutton? Wasn't he like 9K and Dobbs was like 10K?
No,
How
it
much
was 8-2,
he was 7,000.
8-3. I don't know.
It was stupid. It was just a dumb price.
Like, he was right next to Jerry Jeudy. And I was
it was ridiculous. That's the only reason.
Judy outscored him the whole game until the last catch. He was up a bunch.
I mean, he's still a better play than Jeudy 9 times out of 10 on like every slate.
And to be honest, I didn't know Dobbs was such a super athlete that he's going to be the running back too. And Madison's terrible. Chandler, he got a few catches, but Dobbs was, being Jalen Hurts last night.
The way that game started, by the way, both of those running backs from Minnesota, I thought had healthy chance of being on the winner the way that game started because they couldn't stop either of them on the ground.
You
So
know
I
both
was
you
pretty
need. You know
shocked.
both you need. You know both you need right now is a
What?
barrel aged steak from Ponderosa.
How you know I don't already have it on order?
I think the three of us after this show need to calm down. We need to look at each other. We need to look at each other's feet and go
Look at
eat
each other's feet.
some barrel aged steak.
I have socks on. You can't
Nothing
see
better
my,
than that.
I wish
Aside
I had socks on. My feet are cold as
my feet
shit
are
right
so
now.
cold.
I bring
God.
people together. I bring people together.
The one thing that Wiley will learn about me and Tony is we fight like this all the time, so it's not it's not an actual thing. He can be wrong for once. He's never wrong. He can be wrong for once.
I
It's
literally
okay.
take L's every show.
This-
like literally
he,
every show.
He literally is like fade. Just go fade it then, dude. I mean, literally. If you believe we're wrong, then you're going to win $1 million tonight. Just go. Go watch NHL. Whatever. It's a free show. It's literally YouTube content. Go watch Full House. Season 1.
I like Full House.
That's actually not a
I
bad
was
show.
a fan of Full House.
We should do that tonight. Barrel aged steak. Get our feet out. Full House. Season 1.
Get her feet out.
We'll invite Ryo 5507. All right. What's our play of the day? Richie James.
Well, Tony's play is definitely Jalen Hurts captain, so I'll give that out.
But I like that. I like
Don't
that.
be riding the fence. I don't want you on the fence. You like Kansas City.
Yeah,
I
you
do
like
like
Pat.
Kansas
Oh
City.
no, he did say Hurts over Mahomes.
I said
He did say
literally
that.
Kansas City can win, but Jalen Hurts is going to do everything, so he's always going to be
He did
on a
say
bill.
that.
But you don't listen to me because you're not a listener to me. You ignore me. It's
Everyone's playing Jalen Hurts. Like, what are we saying right now?
I agree. Everyone's playing Jalen Hurts. I agree 100%. Jalen Hurts is better than Pat Mahomes. Everyone should have
to be
him
honest with
projected ahead
you,
of Pat
I have
Mahomes.
no idea what we're saying right now.
Yeah.
I haven't for the last 11 minutes.
All right, DeAndre Swift's the
Where's
winner.
petty
so
theft?
I'll just say
Where's
that.
petty
Make
theft?
it easy.
Where's petty theft? Where's our weather guy? The biggest weather night of the year. We've got not one weather person. All these Kansas City. Let's get mad at the crowd now. Let's direct this anger to the crowd.
I mean, AP's got to be at the game. Where's our
Yeah,
AP? Where's our
AP?
weather?
He literally lives underneath the stadium. No weather. No weather. Where's Quez Watkins? Where's Richie James? Is it raining there? All these Eagles fans, all these KC fans, nothing. Just watch the monkeys dance. Ooh, ooh. It's us.
I like being mainly right.
Pay is way too low, Brad. I know. The truest statement in the history of goddamn life. Yes. For everyone. Prez Feisty. Richie James. He's playing.
Thank you, Corey Holt. Corey Holt said that optimal was Dobbs yesterday, so that makes me feel better.
Not Dobbs.
No one had it though.
Not Dobbs cap.
Yeah, no one had it.
No
I
one
don't
had
even know
the
what the
best
build
team.
was. Oh, it was in
No
the
one
20
had-
max.
No one had the best team, Dobbs.
He said it was in the 20 max. I don't know what it was.
Is
Let me
that
pull
the
up 20 max.
optimal or the optimal in the 20 max?
I honestly don't know. He said it in the live chat. I'm about to
There
look
you
though, just out of curiosity, what the build was.
How
R.
did
James-
no one else land
this
on
guy,
Dobbs
Rance.
captain?
This is look it. I get made fun of. I'll get hazed. Blah blah blah. R. James, I'm telling you right now, you can play your Calcaterras. You can do all the big brain shit. Richie James, they're already making up social media posts for Richie James right now. The Kansas City Chiefs are
So is he cut into
335 and 1.
God.
Richie
So
James.
you guys aren't even going to believe this. This is going to bring us back together. The team that won it in the 20 max is the same team, except the captains were flipped. So the price didn't even matter. It's the funniest part.
Oh,
Literally
so
the
it's
same
the
team.
exact
It's
same team,
Ryan-
but Dobbs was
Ryan
captain?
Chandler, Lutz, Sutton, Russ, Dobbs, but Dobbs captain. So if someone would have played Dobbs captain in that one, they would have solo shipped themselves. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
How is it
I
the same
am-
team?
I
That's
am.
crazy.
Listen,
How much did they
there-
leave? Two
there
I
are
can't see the salary without adding it. I don't.
Rance
Trying
is
to
also
think. It's
bankrupt.
got to be over 2K, right? It has to be. Something
Maybe
was like
this one. I
8,200.
don't know. Someone
There are
than me. I don't know. I don't see the salaries on.
What
there.
does Richie James have on Wiley? I'm 80% him in best ball. K. Felix Burner.
I could have told you that
That's
one.
number one. So just
anytime Wiley talks up a player like this, just randomly out of the blue, you got to imagine he's got him in best ball.
no, but I'm talking about him getting 20 points. I'm just saying that if you have to have a $200 guy, everyone's playing Calcaterra. Richie James, if he's playing, could be a 2 for 35 guy. Ba-bing.
Ba-bing.
I was going to say something very important.
So 2 people had this build.
I am not. Here's what I want to say. I am not one of the people here at Run
You need to acknowledge that Dobbs was in a better team.
I'm not one of the people here who have argued with us, you and me, about captain quarterbacks. Okay, I'm looking you dead fucking straight in the eye.
Yeah, both
we are
of you,
on the
I
same
agree.
team
This
there.
both of you locked Josh Allen last week. I agree with this. All right,
Yes,
both of you.
there are only a few guys you can do that with. To Petty's point, Dobbs, super running back for Vikings. Hurts, of course. Allen, yes. Silence.
Oh, be there. Oh, be there. Don't go there right now. I wasn't going to go there. Don't go there.
I mean, I'm just saying, like it's
Richie
hilarious.
James was a dog last year. He was.
I'm more like interested in these salaries, like
Someone
Sutton
said
was
48.7 was that doesn't. Well, how was Dobbs not 10K? Was he 90?
No, he was
he like
10-6.
96?
So Dobbs was
He's
10-6 and Sutton was 8,200. So it was a
There you go.
24.
That's the plan. That's what I'm saying is he's 26.
So how much did they leave in the like main one though? Because that's 24. They had to leave like $4,000 in the main one or something.
Had to have.
Sutton could have been 9-8, could have been 10. I'd be like, that's more appropriate for a guy who gets 11 targets, 8 catches. That's the only reason. I was like, Sutton is too cheap. Lutz is too cheap.
He got 4 catches.
You're a price guy. You're a price shopper. It's your game.
Yeah. Okay.
1,900. All right. Are we doing plays of the day, or are we just gonna skip those?
My plays of the day is Richie James.
Yes. Yes. See, we're back. That's how you solve family problems. Do I like dumb of the night? I haven't looked at one hockey slate. No, I have not. So I'm so invested in this game.
Such a lie. That is such a lie. There's no way you didn't look at a hockey slate. I'm calling BS.
I spent all afternoon on this, and including pronouncing Okwegbunom's name correctly because I'm committed to
what do
this
you
show.
think?
And
What's the odds he didn't look at one hockey?
Oh,
game
he's
all
a
day?
preparer. Me and JSU can come back together on that. He's a preparer for hockey. There's no way he didn't look at hockey all day. He loves hockey. How many games are tonight?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh, I wasn't asking you. I'm asking him.
Not sure. Don't know.
Yeah, you didn't fall for it. You didn't want to say the number.
This would be the funniest thing ever is if I came back and just jammed Hurts in 150, just
I
played
hope you do.
150 Jalen Hurts teams,
I hope.
just to own Tony.
I hope you do.
We should. All 3 of us should do a show while we're all 3 getting a haircut at the same time.
I'd do
By
it.
Supercuts.
Not at Supercuts, but I'd do it.
Um,
Be a fun
You
show.
know, honestly,
Play the day.
I'm a
Go
little
ahead. Play the day.
confused myself. I'm a little confused myself. I'm not gonna lie. So, this is not a bad comment at all. I'm not gonna lie. Not a bad comment.
But here's the thing: you're at the end of the show. That's the key. All right, play the day. I'll give you my play of the day first. Bing, bong, bink. It's the Chiefs defense. Put
There
your
you go.
stones on the table.
I like that. That's better than Singletary. I like that.
Devin Singletary.
Give a courageous one. I like that.
If you say Richie James, I'll come there and kiss you.
If Richie James is active, I'm going to play him. I don't think
He's active. I'm telling you right now. We have no injury
He hasn't
people in
been
the chat.
active all year. Why is
Bing
he
bong.
finally active? Has Justin Ross got arrested? I don't.
Impeach
Yeah,
the
he's
press.
on like
No
that
way, dude.
list or whatever.
You'll never
They're
get me,
not
AJ.
active,
You'll
man.
never
what
get
do they
me.
got? 8 receivers? How many of them are active?
They're all active except for Ross, and I don't know if Richie's going to be active. They
You
can't
got
all be
MVS.
active, like Tony said.
This part's important to me.
Richie
because
James played 35% of the snaps on his first game before he got hurt. 35%.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, then he played 0 because he's hurt.
Sky Moore played like 70% the first 5 weeks, and now he plays
They
like
love
20%.
Richie James. He is the guy.
Okay.
He is him. That is the guy. I'm just saying.
I like Richie James. I think he's a good receiver,
But you're going to need a sub 1,000 play on the slate. It's a Josh Oliver type deal. Even worse.
I'm playing these Chiefs receivers, so that to avoid some of the confusion in chat, I can say exactly who I'm playing. I'm playing Chiefs passing game through the receivers. So MVS, Sky Moore, Rashee Rice is my favorite. Rashee Rice is my play of the day, actually. I'm going Rashee Rice, my play of the day. But I love these receivers. Watson, whoever's active at receivers, who I'm playing.
I like it. I think it's going to be one of
your play of the day is whoever's ever active receiver.
Rashee Rice, I said.
Yeah, he said Rashid Rice.
Yeah.
Play of the day.
I'm playing all the receivers, though.
Just want to clarify.
I'm going to be heavy on. I think one of Zacchaeus or Julio Jones gets it done for us at the cheapie. I think it's going to be more that third receiver.
Say Diami Brown for the bit. Say Diami Brown.
The Diami Brown play of the night is MVS. MVS is going to house one deep.
That will. I know it.
If he catches it, though, Tony, that'll be Justin Watson.
But
Justin Watson's going to be the one that takes the top off.
Justin, I like these guys. That's where I'm going. I want Mahomes with 2 pass catchers, and I want Hurts with 1 pass catcher and Swift. That's where I want to end up if I could pick my team right now.
I like it. DeAndre Swift's my play of the day. I'll make it easy. That's the easy one for you.
He's my favorite captain.
Love it.
Dump KJ. Okay, now I'm moving my attention to you. You said I'm leaning into the flow chart. I am leaning into the flow chart. The Chiefs, I said it at the beginning of the show. You beat the Eagles through the wide receiver spot. The Chiefs don't have any damn wide receivers. That's why I like the Eagles. But yeah, I like Rashee Rice. I'm leaning into the flow chart.
There we go, baby. 5 weeks old. Let's roll.
What are these people talking? I still think it's I am on tilt today. You guys are right. Not a Philly beatdown anymore. What does what I just said have to do with it not being a Philly beatdown? What are we talking? I can't like Rashee Rice and still think Philly went. What are we talking about?
Well, I think they're confused because you said like the Chiefs are going to get demolished, kind of. So, and then
the Chiefs they're not going to lose like 38-10 or something. I think the Eagles are going to win by like 10 points.
You guys fighting is actually a lot of fun. I'm just the guy in the middle trying to be the nice guy.
I mean,
Stole nuts. There he goes. Mark James. There he is. Let's tell the Calcaterra people.
I will definitely be playing KP tonight.
Who's KP?
God, those tight ends are all going to disappoint. We're all going to be pissed when we play a little bit of them. They all disappoint. I mean, Kenny Powers.
This might be true. This might be true.
That is not true. No, not true. Like him.
Yes, this one.
Edible time could be.
This one is true, 100%.
Once everything locks tonight, I'll be in there, DeGrill.
I'll be in there. All right. Well, we gave plays of the day.
All right, then. Bye-bye.
Chiefs tight ends are going to win.
What about McKinnon? We didn't talk about McKinnon.
I talked about McKinnon.
Yeah, you gave your take on McKinnon. You think he's going to rush 2 in. I'm not on board.
He took 2 McKinnon touchdowns? I didn't hear. I wasn't. That must have been when you were making fun of me when I was out of the room.
No, I literally looked you in the eye like I always do, and I said, Pacheco's going to do. I said Pacheco's going to get 70 yards, get to the goal line, and McKinnon's going to do 2 for 4 and 2 touchdowns.
I believe you didn't hear him, though, because then you were like, Pacheco's the worst play on the board.
Yes,
Pacheco's
the worst play on the board.
Which I agree with, but it's just is what it is. I think if I'm fading Pacheco, so like I could probably play some McKinnon just because I am fading the direct guy starting. So I could take some shares of the backup, but I don't really like it. And I think he's only scored 10 or more points twice all year. So,
oh man,
he's been so bad.
My serotonin's still real high right now. I'm rocking it right now. DeGriff. We're rocking. I can roll right through this.
Matt
I'll-
Dumba play.
I think I'm going more with this take. A little try.
Matt Dumba, play of the day. I put me on the NBA show. I'll roll through that slate too. Let's go.
Just hop in with
Okay.
him on the NBA.
Yeah, let's bust those. Let's bust them up.
Oh. And the dude in the chat on the live show says, "How do I play Dobbs tonight?" Get Dobbs in there.
Oh. All right. You just reminded me, though, it is NBA time up to lock here, 6 o'clock. So lock's at 7. We got the boys on now or going on soon to take you guys up to lock for NBA. So check that out over at Rump Your Sports. Use code Giblets44. Giblets. That is Giblets 44.
Not
and it will get
Giblets.
you 44%
Giblets.
off your first monthly or weekly payment over at Rump Your Sports when you sign up. Get in the Discord. Come hang out with me, Duprez, Big T. Maybe you catch another fight. You know, you never know. Maybe me and Big T fight it out in the Discord again. You just never know. So come hang out with us. Come join us. And until then, we'll see you guys later. For me, JSU, Duprez, and Big T. We're out. Peace.